Yep, and let's don't wait about station. It's Adam 79. You Dirty J Nix Flies Down the radio.
DJ Cash, the fly Haitian kid. I'm in the building.
Resident App checking in one time for the one time.
Man, Durtty Boyz, you know we always have exclusive interviews, man. We got Miss Chanel checking in, a.k.a. Miss Roxy Reynolds in the building. Now, Chanel, this your real name, right?
Chanel.
Okay. And
yeah, hold on. Let's rewind, though, because, again, I'm going to bring up the fact that my man tried to act like he didn't know who you was, even though he claims he knew you for years.
I changed my name on IG from
But
Roxy
you ain't changed your face,
Chanel.
and you on every single post.
You right.
I didn't go in depth looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
I seen Ahern and 14. I'm like, you qualified. And she came and she spoke to me professionally in my IG. She never even brought up that her name was Roxy Reynolds. She didn't use her friend card. And she would have been like, yo, this Roxy. I need to get on radio. Cool, I got you. Right. She never said that.
Okay.
So I got saluted on that.
All right, so I believe you then, bro.
So in my mind, I didn't even know we was getting no... Look, I tried to do something good. Like we wasn't getting no porn star, no stripper.
In your mind, you was trying to smash a regular girl.
No.
In reality, we got the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds, man. So tell me about this, man. No more... Wait a minute. So now you're going by your real name. Mm-hmm. Roxy Reynolds is retired?
I'm retired.
Okay. What made you come to that point?
Why did you retire?
How did that happen?
That thing need to break.
You still look good.
Well,
still, you know.
And you still got booty on you too now. That thing ain't dropped.
I fell in love.
Okay,
that's what it was.
Yeah, I fell in love, and but before I fell in love, I haven't shot a movie in maybe like 3 years, but I was still touring. I had a book, and I produced and direct my last movie, which was Secrets of a Porn Star.
Okay.
And
where can we find that at?
I was just
it's not a porn gem.
Yeah, that's sold out.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like a limited edition. My book is too. Yeah. No, I still got some books on Amazon.
I knew you had some books.
I do. They like $300 though.
Okay, and yeah. We all chip in and share.
But
we'll start a book club. Pass it around.
I just retired. You know, I got a little older. You can't keep doing the same thing as you get older. I mean, you can. I was behind the scenes, producing, directing, was booking girls and shooting movies and being the boss of the entertainment business. But after a while, you just get tired of doing the same thing. You want to do something else.
Right. So how did you ever even get off into porn anyway? At what age did you jump into porn?
I was 22.
So what made you decide to do that?
Yeah, because you was in college and everything, right?
Yeah, I was in college.
So that's a different field. Yeah. Like, because we interview a lot of different people. Like, were you freaky at heart or you just looked at a way to get some money?
Nah, I was just, I wanted some money. I was a broke college student. I wanted some money.
So why not strip?
I didn't want to dance.
What? Wait, that sounds a little backwards.
You was like, I don't want to dance.
I didn't want to dance. And then you got paid more being a porn star than you did a stripper. You didn't have to work all night, hours at an hour. You can go get your bag in an hour.
Back then, because like now.
Yeah, back then when we were doing it, yeah, definitely. You throw your website up. It wasn't Instagram. People are paying to be members.
So how much is the difference as far as like being a porn star game now and when you first started?
Totally different. It's a lot of free stuff. You know that. Music's free. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of free stuff. So it's not a lot of money to be made. And then a lot of people have got creative and started doing different apps and different membership websites to where you don't have to be a porn star anymore. Majority of these girls are OnlyFans.
I see that on
Soda Cam Soda.
Cam Soda. All of those. They're all on there. They don't even care about their own personal websites no more.
Mm. So the independent style of that is gone.
It's gone. Yeah. It's going to be harder for them to be independent now. You can still be independent in anything, but it's going to be harder for them to make it to the top.
So how do you segue from doing porn to fragrances?
Well, the first thing I did was retire, and then I wanted to put the perfume out underneath Chanel Marie Carroll. I wanted it to be available to everybody. I didn't want to keep it in that box of a porn star has a perfume. You know what I mean? So the history of it's on my site. I drop it April 1st, untoltruefragrance.com, and you'll see that story on there.
Pretty much the story of you just transitioning.
Yeah. Why I decided to name it Chanel Marie Carroll.
So the whole story.
Yeah.
So do you hope to inspire other porn stars or
definitely
just
not just porn stars, just women in general who continue to dance or feel like they can't retire or they're addicted to it. Yeah, I was addicted to it too, but it takes you. It starts with you. You have to want to be or do something different.
How does this look like though? Because like we see the finished product. We see you put in a lot of work. Like behind the scenes, do a lot of people like, try to give you a lot of couch auditions. Like, you know what I mean? Like I might be able to put you in my store if you come to the back and do a favor for me. No. Like, do you get that? Do people like try to use your past career, to get favors or something like that? Or
I think I get a different kind of respect than a lot of other porn stars. Well, a lot of us do. We get respect.
Right.
Because they know our background. They're real fans, you know. So they know a lot about us. Like I did go to school.
Right.
You know, I know I speak Spanish, you know. And,
Fluently?
Yeah.
Word.
It's my second language.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So they know different things like that about us. Like we're educated. We're not stupid. It was just a hustle. It was a decision I made in college. I was good at it, obviously.
Hell
And
yeah.
then I decided to.
I got a little excited. Calm
and
down.
I fell in love. Yeah.
Oh,
And
do you
then-
ever regret it?
No, not at all. I wouldn't be the person I am today without it.
No regrets at all.
No, I don't regret it. Now, will I do it again? No, but I don't regret it.
What would you tell some of the young girls that might be leaning that way as far as how the games change? Like, because like you said, it's definitely not the same. It's definitely harder for you to get money. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you be better off stripping now versus
Yeah, because it's going to be harder for them to get their residuals with these other companies and these new companies, or harder to start a toy. Like I have a ass toy behind me. It's going to be harder for them to do things like that.
Okay, wait a minute. We're okay. Finish that, and we're gonna come back to that story.
And she
Yeah.
mean literally though.
Okay, go ahead.
But what type of advice I would give them if they did decide to do porn? Honestly, I would tell them to rethink it, because it can scar you. It can scar you in different ways,
Right.
especially if you don't have that strong family background. To the point where you'll be stressed, be on drugs or anything. A lot of porn stars don't make it.
Right.
Right.
You know, you see them then, and then now it's like they don't even look like each other. Like
Right.
you're saying.
So now maybe it's just out now because of social media. It's like you have porn, you know what I'm saying, which is definitely industry. But then you have prostitution. I feel like prostitution is almost like an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? Where it's okay. Honestly,
It's
I
crazy. You're right, though.
I feel like it's at an all-time high.
Easy access to these women
Right.
now. You go straight to the DM, you throw a number, and basically anything's for sale. It's crazy. That's
Yeah.
just how they are right
And
now.
then you, like you said, only regular girls do OnlyFans, and they don't consider that any style of porn.
Thin line between them being a porn star and OnlyFans.
But
Very
do
thin
people
line.
do that to you? Do people DM you with a number like, yo, what up? I got this. Can we
Nah,
hang out?
They don't. It's
Word.
crazy. I can show you my DMs right now. It's crazy. No, it's always a promotional thing when it comes to my DMs.
Wow.
Can you? We would like to. Things like that.
Is there a number that would bring you out of retirement?
No,
Wow.
probably not. No.
She didn't seen it all.
I mean, but you've definitely seen it all, and then being able to really maximize your capital with, like, I mean, I know off air we were talking about it like it was crazy and we laughed about it, but you were selling ass out of your trunk.
He said it like,
I mean, you were literally selling ass out of your trunk.
like this, like, mm-hmm.
I have a cyber skin ass and pussy toy
Wow.
with a company called Topco. They actually just they have one over in China too now. They actually kind of sold it, you know.
Right, right.
They did the right thing. They capitalized it and they yeah.
How
I
much
had
did
a lot of ass I was riding around with doing tours and signings, and they're really heavy.
No, that's
I remember
dope.
them.
Like,
So they're heavy.
They're heavy. They're all in the warehouse.
They
You
in
order
these
them
streets
online
now.
now. Yeah. But at one point in time, you know, when you have your product, you happy, you got them all in your garage.
You trying to push them
all
out.
my ass. I have a lot of ass.
So how much ass did you sell out the trunk of your car?
I mean, usually after the signings, I would leave. You know, signings are like 2-3 hours, and then, you know, got niggas, they come late from
Right.
the signing. They run, I'm about to pull off, and then they wanted some ass. They wanted to buy my ass toy. So I decided to, you know,
Keep 'em in
I
the
have
trunk.
one or two left.
Right.
Pop the trunk when I sell them.
So how much would one ass
How
go
much? How
for?
much would this ass toy cost?
They went for $2.
$200.
Yeah,
Wow.
To have Roxy Reynolds ass forever.
yeah.
That's a pretty good deal. For the rest of the fellas, you know what I'm saying? You can pay out 200.
Day next
Might be-
I'll take 2.
It might be real. I mean, it might be weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I wouldn't say it's a problem that men like toys or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've never had that problem. I could always have a real woman, so it wasn't no big deal. But for a guy that might not be able to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Fetish. It's a fetish thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
not
that's what
for
I'm about to say.
everybody.
Is it because a dude can't get a girl? Or is it
It's
just
not.
like a fetish?
It's just a fetish. Something
Oh.
they want to try. You know, it's just better than your hand sometimes when a girl ain't around. You know
Do you
what I'm
judge a dude though that buys that?
saying? No.
Okay, now,
Absolutely.
So you would date a dude that
had an ass vagina.
When you
I-
gone
I
and he
wanted-
pulls one out.
I wanted to see one of my boyfriends fuck my ass before,
Oh, wow.
but he wouldn't do it.
Interesting.
But I wanted. To see
I mean,
him
it's
fuck
kind of
my
weird
ass.
if you had a real thing
I
there.
wanted
It's
to
like,
see- I wanted to see how it felt and stuff. So, because I would put my finger in it and it's like ripply and stuff, and they have the lube for it. and they have the powder, and it's like smooth and soft. You smack it, it jiggles, it feels like, and it sounds like ass.
And they casted like a real mold of your ass.
Yeah, they casted my ass back in like 2010.
So this is a younger ass.
2009. Yeah.
This ain't the right now ass. This like the mature, retired ass. This that ass when it was, you know what I'm saying, when it was still.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mature ass is always better.
Yeah, I know. You might have to do another one now.
The mature ass
You
is
might have to
always
do a
better.
versus.
I need to come on a retirement.
yeah.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
might as well 10-year reunion coming up.
Come on now, Jay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help out the
Let
the
Jay Nix
promotion
host the
business.
event.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
You trying to host
Give
it,
me one
star
ass
in
for
it,
free.
direct it? But you mentioned a boyfriend. So what's like what's your personal life like after porn?
It's great.
So do you like how do you go on a date? Like
That looks like bullshit. I
Sounds
can
like
just
it
tell
too.
the way you just said
yeah,
it.
'cause
like-
how do you find a dude? Like a dude now sees
I-
that you Roxy and you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's hard. You know, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. I usually find my men at home, where I'm from. Men who knew me before I was Roxy. It gets kind of crazy that I have to put myself in a box like that, but I want to be safe. I don't want to have to end up knowing that I'm with a fan.
Right.
So
It's
you don't want
okay
to be
with a fan.
Right.
Of course, you want your boyfriend or girlfriend to be your biggest fan.
Right.
But I'm saying it gets a little creepy
Right.
sometimes, so you got to be careful, you know, with that. So I choose wisely.
What's the creepiest thing that ever happened? Like the kind of weirdest you I'd be like, hold on, bro. I'm out.
In a relationship?
I mean, I'm just saying, like with a fan, like anything just like kind of creepy you out. I was like, yo, I'm out of here. Cause you've been like,
I don't really
I
be
wouldn't-
around them, but
I wouldn't say you was always hood, but you can handle your own. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
always been, you wasn't really know. Ever since I met you, you've never been a pushover woman.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, what was the craziest thing kind of spooked you? Be like, you know what? Yeah, leave that over there.
I had a box on my porch from obviously a fan, you know, so I didn't want to open it. So I had to call the police to get the box off my porch because I didn't know. And then I had a threat. I had a few threats, a
From
few
who?
emails. I don't know who they were. I
For
don't
men
know.
or women?
Men, you know, men.
Saying what?
Just a whole bunch of weird stuff.
I pay for my membership on Bang Bros to see your videos ain't up there no more.
I mean, no, I think majority of with them, they would be white because I would be a nigga.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, just stuff like that.
Yo, you know how racist you gotta be to see like a beautiful woman having sex and all you could think about is like
Yeah. You
race?
still a nigga. You
Right.
yeah.
That's
All
crazy.
of that. Yeah, it gets like that.
So do
Then,
you ever
back
feel
then.
like your past haunts you? Like, for instance, like we mentioned that you do attend church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I did mention that if I went to attend your church, I would definitely sit in the pew right behind you.
Does
if
the
I was a
pastor ever
child.
try to baptize you in private?
No. No.
So what's the reaction in church? Because I mean, you are a full figure woman and you got ass back there, and it's kind of hard to hide that thing. Whether you got on business skirts
well,
or business
usually, I
pants.
mean, because it's my church home, so it'll be a little different. It's like they see me grow up from a kid up.
Right.
The church really doesn't turn over, but if it does, then it's like the younger kids who are now older. So
Right.
it's I haven't experienced that. Now when I go to my friend's church, maybe
Lord,
on the other side of town,
Jesus!
Like, come here, Roxy, give me a kiss.
then,
You start unbuckling his
then
belt.
a lot of people want to hug, you know.
Right.
How you doing? And they want to hug. They
Sister
huggers.
Reynolds. Hey, Sister Reynolds.
So what's next after this perfume line that you got? What's the next thing that Roxy Reynolds is putting on her bucket list?
I am putting out a men's fragrance
Okay.
next. I have to take care of my men first.
I want to be part of
Definitely.
that focus group.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
be one of the models.
Okay.
For the,
Models, you can't model fragrance.
I mean, I
No,
want
he's Nigerian. He can do
Marketing.
anything. You can't tell my brother.
The dark skin marketing, like, just
He's
put my
like,
face on it.
do you smell what I'm wearing? Or do you smell what I'm wearing?
That's my boy. He got the do rags.
Yeah, we
The
can-
velvet
we can
do-rags?
collaborate.
I have a
Look-
trucking company too, though.
Let her know the name of your do-rag
Yeah.
company.
Oh, it's Velvet.
That's the name of it.
She knew
That's the
before I
name of
told her.
Yeah, it's called.
I was going to ask
Have you
but
seen
I
the
didn't-
ad?
It's called It's Velvet.
Is that velvet? That's what
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
That's the name of it.
So tell me about this trucking company though.
Oh yeah, me and my brother started a trucking company about 4 years ago, 4 or
Okay.
5 years ago. Yeah, but he's now engaged and he has a baby on the way. My first niece, yay!
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
And then I took over the company. I moved it to Ohio, so I'm running it up there.
Do people assume all your business ventures have to do with sex? Like, oh, you got a trucking company. This is a trucking company where you could order pussy.
Nah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But the money that I got to start all of this came from that.
Right. But do people assume that? Do people assume like
Nah,
it's
they
the
don't.
sex tied to it somehow, some way?
Nah, because the last 2 years I've been on my best behavior.
Oh, okay.
The last 2-3 years I've been on my best behavior.
So it's almost like they can't see anything but
they
old
can't.
footage
Yeah,
anyway.
they're just over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been going hard at all.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let them know your Instagram again.
Come follow me at Miss.Chanel. That's MRS.SCHANELL, and my Untold Truth page at UntoldTruthFragrance.com.
Y'all make sure y'all go support her, man. And thank you for coming to Durtty Boyz Show rapping to us. I'm saying you did. Durtty Boyz, Holland 79, Dirty Daily, you did.